I'm Polly.
And I'm Martha.
This half term has been a short one, but we've still got loads to fit into this episode.
First, let's start with the film and media students who went along to Bedford University to meet the animator at Pixar, Louis Clichy.
Hello.
On Friday, the 1st of February, film students were invited to Bedfordshire University in Wootton to do an animation storyboard workshop. Louis Clichy, a French animator, ran the workshop. He was a Pixar animator, known for animating Wall-E and Up. He is currently co-directing the new Asterix and Obelix film. During the workshop, he gave a talk, then the students were given the task of drawing a storyboard for a bus that will never come.
Soundtracks are a very important part of film. They make the film complete.
The Year 11s performed some of their favourite movie soundtracks in the BTEC music concert.
Take a look.
On the 30th of January, Year 10 Music BTEC performed a charity concert, playing soundtracks from the movies. Songs that were played included I'm a Believer from Shrek and Highway to Hell from Iron Man. The money raised went towards Sense, a charity for deaf and blind people. Tickets were sold at the door for £1. Overall, the concert was a success.
Aston Martin are the sponsors of the new Kimberley STEM College. Let's take a look what happened when they brought one of their cars in.
We've come down with STEM Schools initiative to talk to you guys about Aston Martin, about the opportunities Aston Martin presents, some of our products.
STEM basically stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths, and these are the basic subjects that a lot of young people study. And the importance of people like us as STEM ambassadors, what we do is to bring our products to the school. So we can't always let people into companies like Aston Martin, but we can come out to schools and tell lots of people about what we do.
Potential law students went to take part in a bar mock trial.
Let's take a look at the footage to see what happened. I object!
On the 20th of December, at 6:30 p.m, the trial rehearsed by the bar mock trial members was finally performed. Miss Leach gave a welcoming speech to family present about the effort that went forward from students for the bar mock trial to happen. Members from Year 11 and 6th form were also involved as defendants, witnesses and prosecution. There was a trio of onlookers which included Miss Leach, and at the trial a professional barrister was present.
Biology students went to Whipsnade Zoo to have a look what the animals had to offer.
But it wasn't all fun. This was part of the Year 12 coursework.
On Wednesday the 30th of January, Year 12 biology students went to Whipsnade Zoo. The purpose of the trip was to find some information on an animal, issue or site of the student's choice that they would later write about for their coursework project. The students were then given time to walk around the zoo to see the wide variety of animals at Whipsnade. There were also 2 talks about the functions of zoos and the conservation of species. There was then a Q&A when the students had the opportunity to find out more information to help them with their projects. The trip was enjoyed as many of them found it interesting and beneficial for their work.
Next up, let's look at the Year 11 students who went along for a trip to the Natural History Museum.
Dinosaurs.
On Friday the 14th of December, Year 10 and 11 students took a trip to the Natural History Museum in London. Students had a chance to explore how the world was created and how volcanoes and mountains came to be. Overall, a fantastic trip where both pupils and teachers enjoyed themselves.
It was really good.
And dinosaurs. So what do you think when you think about Spain, Polly?
Food,
Boys,
the beach,
bikinis,
sun.
sangria.
Let's take a look what happened when the Spanish exchange students came over.
To Bedford.
Bedford.
They came to Bedford.
On the 26th of January, a group of Spanish exchange students came over to stay with a group of us for 5 days. They attended school with us and were taken on trips out to places such as Bedford and London. At school, we had a food tasting session where the students got to try some of our traditional foods, such as scones and Marmite. Some of the students weren't very keen.
Aurora.
Silvia.
Laura.
Lorena.
Carol.
Hola,
¿Cómo te llamas?
Lorena.
¿De dónde eres?
Somos de Alicante, de un pueblo de Alicante, un pueblo pequeño.
¿Qué te ha gustado más?
Me ha gustado las casitas bajas, todo.
Shank's Waste Solution came to support our Greenify project. Let's take a look at what they got up to.
Peace, man.
Shank's is a recycling company. They were invited to the school by Greenify to discuss recycling changes in our school. Amongst the changes to improve the environments were plans to add recycling bins to classrooms and build awareness amongst students in the school.
And now, time for the question of the week.
Martha, what was your New Year's resolution?
Mine was to live life to the full.
And mine was to stay fit and healthy. Now let's see what everyone else chose.
Following Pippa's advice not to eat a Danish day.
To learn to drink tea or coffee.
Hey, I'm Alex. My New Year's resolution is to try and get into some sports that I like. I don't know, dodgeball, rugby, anything.
Become the worst superhero ever.
I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I don't believe in them.
Thanks for watching this term's upload. You can follow us on Twitter
And on Facebook.
and also don't forget the Whiskers
Woo!
is coming to a town near you.
And also have a very happy Valentine's Day. Mwah.